Those eyes were like a poison deep in my mind. You're treating your
Get the hottest magazine around. Get all the latest updates and rumors, plus exclusive posters, exclusive interviews. Go now and read issue 2. Hear all the latest rumors. Get all the predictions from our top psychics. Call 1-800-BRW-MEGA. That's 1-800-BRW-MEGA. Kids must first brush their teeth and get their parents' permission before calling. Rumors such as the Nacho Man Andy Cabbage caught double dipping his chips. It's the crime of the century. Captain Porky also heard to be rumored to be signing. Plus, articles such as Victoria Gardner, the rising star. Learn how to make better toast with Toastina. Also, who is the rat leaking BRW Magazine all these secrets? No one is safe from BRW Magazine. No one! And the biggest scandal of all, the boss himself, Mr. Rob Banks, tricked, apparently by Robin the Mischievous, into modeling BRW Speedos for Rosa and for our amusement. Look at him. Have you ever seen him smile like that? It has the logo on it and everything. Got you, boss man. You can't fire me. Also remember, you paid me to find you scandals. That's what I do. I go and find scandals. Now, call now before Mr. Banks and Harmony find out. That's 1-800-BRW-MEGA. Call now quickly before this ad is pulled. This is not a real phone number, doofus.
I'm Green Cassidy. Will you be an angel for a helpless animal? They are crying out for help. Call this number on your screen or go online, which is $4.99 a month. Help me rescue these poor sad animals from being abused or from being killed. This money helps provide medical care, food, and love. This is your chance to say, I won't let this happen. Let's all get together and help these poor animals, especially rescue those gerbils from that gerbil jabber. And for thanks, I will throw in a conversation of what your pets really feel about you, and I'll also throw in a tote bag signed by yours truly.
Welcome, you beautiful co-conspirating MFers. I am joined by my co-host once more, Mr. Showman Wright, who has been through hell getting back here. Mr. Showman here, how are you doing, sir?
Well, Richard, I'm doing really good. I spent a couple nights in the hospital after Connie whooped my ass. She caught me sneaking and peeking through my fingers at the all-women event, and she didn't quite like that, so she put a hurting on me.
They don't suck you by shit! Can't let a man take a sneak through the fingers.
Back and I am doing just fine, and I am ready to get started.
Yes,
now,
sir.
If you noticed, okay, you got Mike coming out here to fight Mr. Payne. Now, Mr. Mehoff had a lot of words to say to Mr. Payne earlier on tonight. So I'm excited to see if his words stick and it keeps Mr. Payne on his toes, or if Mr. Payne's going to ignore his words and focus on this match here.
Well, Showman, I think Mr. Payne needs to focus on his business right now here. Now, I do have something to say here real quick before I address Mr. Payne. This here ring layout is sort of a template of sorts here, because Mr. Banks said he plans on putting all four of his champions in each corner of the ring, and he just wanted to give everyone a demonstration of how that's going to look here. Now, Mr. Payne is coming out here serious, doing his thing here. However, one has to wonder what is on the mind of Mr. Mehoff here, because Mr. Mehoff beat Payne, but so far, that's the only person Mr. Mehoff has defeated here.
Well, I have to think that Mr. Mehoff has his eyes in his sight set on Mr. Payne. Now, regardless of who he's fought before, he has gotten victories over Payne, so I wonder if that's his entire goal right there, is to beat this man down into the ground.
Yes, sir, that's what he was saying here. I believe he said he wanted to end his career here, and we all know that there have been some shenanigans going on in the locker room here, as Mr. Payne makes his way to this hell ring.
I'm not a big fan of shenanigans.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry about all that Benny 9 bullshit, like water under the bridge, whatever here. Just bygones be bygones. We'll deal with that old Tin Man soon enough here. Now, I know you had some situations with Mr. Benny 9 here, and I saw you whoop his ass here that couple weeks ago, however, and we haven't really heard from him much, so one has to wonder if Mr. Benny 9 is possibly plotting on you, sir, as you are doing very well in this here tournament, and actually you are scheduled for a match tonight, sir.
Well, I will say, if you focused on my promo a couple weeks ago, I did tell Mr. Benny 9 that I was going to beat him and then turn him into scrap. Now, I have talked to Mr. Banks about it, and Mr. Benny 9 has not been decommissioned as of yet, but there may be plans to, in fact, decommission him and send him away.
Well, Showman, I don't know about that. However, we can only hope here. That Tin Man probably going to run around and cause a bunch of ruckus like he always is. Alright, look at that magnificent chest hair. Now, Mr. Mike, I believe that's his name, or Dave or whatever, we beat their asses when they called out our leisurely love and shit. Mr. Mike somehow managed to defeat Mr. Landshark, and I was surprised by those there results here. Now he is in the ring here with Payne here.
Now, I will say, I think what happened between Mike and Mr. Landshark is, if you notice, up under the neck area, Mr. Mike is missing quite a bit of hair. So I'm starting to think that maybe that hair clogged up Mr. Landshark's gills and caused him to somewhat suffocate and lose the match.
Yes, so that sounds like a possibility here. However, I should mention here, these are the Dumpster Division semi-final elimination matches here. We're going to have our 2 finalists tonight after these here matches for the Dumpster King title, or rather the Dumpster King #1 contender here. Now, this here is a no-holds bar, for that's what this whole entire round here is going to be. So, the final matches here, I believe, are going to be last man standing here. And woman, once we get to those here.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned it being no holds barred, because I was kind of confused. I thought we was in prison where there was no bars to hold.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Nah, that's just a low hose bars match. Mr. Payne kicking Mr. Mike in his gut, and then he put him in that there drop kick maneuver and reaching around there. See if Mr. Payne. I don't think Mr. Mike has much of a chance here against Mr. Payne. Mr. Payne, he has been whooping some ass here lately. And he beat Mr. Ralph the Rectum Wrecker. Now, I would think, after meeting a man of that size, with the caliber, with hands so large, they are the size of like 4 sausages each. I would think after defeating a man like that, Mr. Payne has got to be taking this match very seriously here. However, it looks like Mike is countering here.
Now, I will say, even though Mike has been bringing the fight to Mr. Payne lately, Mr. Payne seems to be in control at 100%. Mike does not know where he is at right now.
Yes, so Mr. Payne seems to have been dominating this here match the whole time here. Now, he's taking him outside here. Oh, my soul. He just planted his head into the side of that ring and dropped his ass on that hardwood floor. Lord have mercy. Now, I've been slammed on that floor, and I know you probably have too. Why don't you tell the viewers how hard that floor is? Shit.
That floor is hard, and I'm talking about haven't pooped in 3 months hard, okay? Like,
Tell him, Showman.
It feels just like you're tearing your rectum open from meeting Ralph the Rectum Wrecker himself.
Or taking a whole bottle of Viagra and having to look at Connor all day.
Yes. Oh my God.
Second hardest thing in this here arena.
Now,
Mr.
one thing, while we're focusing on the action in the ring here, Richard, one thing I would like to congratulate you on, because I myself, I wasn't able to do it because I was in the hospital, but I find it very, very funny. Excuse me, my bad. I need my water real quick.
Yes, sir. Get your tap water here.
All right. Now, back to what I was saying. One thing I find hilarious is you took something of Mr. Banks. You took something of his, and you tore it apart right in front of him, all right, with his regime. And I just want to know, what? How are you feeling after that?
Well, sir, it had to be done here. Because, listen, they're too powerful here. Everyone knows they're too powerful here. And when we made this here company, Mr. Rob told me he wanted a good quality product. Well balanced, he wanted the whole works and everything here. Now, he hired us 2 gentlemen here to run this here show for him here. And he was a little sore about it. I mean, they all came out and, you saw what happened. They beat the shit out of me. Mr. Rob beat the shit out of me. And then they stomped me in the ring here. Then Mr. Banks dragged my ass down the ramp and stuffed me in that dumpster down there you could see on the screen there. Then afterwards, he pulled me up on my feet here. He patted me on the back and he said, "You're a good sport here. And, don't let it happen again." And I said, "No, yes, sir, Mr. Banks, I understand. However, What he failed to realize is he did, in my contract, give me the authority, if I do may say so myself here, to conduct some executive decision-making skills here. Now, I can't have Mr. Banks running around here with his old faction here from other areas of the world here. I made an executive decision for this here company, and I feel it will benefit everyone. They can all bridge out in new horizons and try new things. I'm sure Mr. Banks might be a little slow now. Maybe Miss Harmony might be a little slow now. Mr. Yori probably for sure is. But at the end of the day, they know they is way too powerful. And that it would be much better if they just embraced the company here and went on about their business, shake hands.
Let's go ahead and move to commercial break, and we'll go ahead and we'll pick up the conversation at the beginning of the very next match.
Yes, sir. Right after these here messages here.
Do you need more wrestling action in your life? Can't get enough and need more? Then check out Koi D's Purple Hippo channel on YouTube. Go now and see PCW for yourself. Well, wait till the show is over, then go check it out. Or get your phone out and take a screenshot. Press the buttons now, quickly. Watch PCW whenever you want on YouTube. Here's the link. Go now, or take a screenshot and witness PCW firsthand. See the brutal matches. Witness the carnage in the ring. PCW is a certified BLW partner. Quickly, take a screenshot before the commercial's over.
Alright, I am Mr. Richard Long with Mr. Showman right here, and we were discussing the end of the Banks regime faction here. Now, like I said, Showman, at the end of the day, those boys need to branch out. They are all leaders. They can all form new groups, new tag teams, however Mr. Banks wants to do it here, and it'll be better for everyone in the long run, even the fans here. Those boys is all powerful and all deserve their own groups here. That's my feelings on the matter here.
Well, we will have to definitely tune in to see where each member goes. Now, Mr. Banks, I hate to say it, but I don't think he's quite ready for where he's supposed to be at right now. He has spent too much time putting this promotion together and getting all this talent in, that it's no wonder why he's not in this tournament anymore, because he just wasn't ready. And you know what? I'm with you, Richard. I am no longer scared. He may sign my paychecks, but he's got to respect our authority.
Yes,
okay?
sir. Yes,
And
sir. He said, he told me he wanted this to all be fair. He didn't want me to do no cheating for him. That's what he said. And we all know Mr. Rob likes his cheating here. However, he said he wanted to beat everyone fair because he knew he could. Now, Mr. Benny screwed his knee up, and look, I did not mean for that to happen. I was just trying to play jokes on you and shit, and you know how we are and shit, and I thought it would be funny to play a joke on Rob, make Mr. Benny a little bit faster to make him work for it, because that's what he said. He wants to be challenged here, and I had no idea that Crazy Contraption was gonna smash him in the knee, and what the hell, Mr. Authorian? How are you doing that? How is your head going through your cloak like that? Now, is that cloak real, or is that some sort of hologram, Showman? I am confused here.
Well, you gotta think, Richard, in today's age and society, all this special effect stuff and magical stuff that they can do now, it's probably a very, very realistic hologram.
I suppose so. It's some sort of elf magic here. Now, these two gentlemen here, Mr. Authorian and Mr. Nighthawk, have been whooping asses left and right here. And I don't know who to vote for here. Mr. Authorian's pulled out. I mean, he doesn't, let's be honest here. Mr. Authorian here doesn't look like he can whoop an ass. However, he can whoop an ass. And Mr. Nighthawk here, or Roger as everyone knows him, he's our part-time janitor, and Mr. Banks thought the kid had spirit and he hired his here. Mr. Roger here, or Nighthawk as he likes to be called, he has been whooping some ass too here. And every match he's been in has been fantastic. Now, both of these here gentlemen, I feel are rising stars, Showman, and I just want your opinion.
Oh, Richard, you want to know what I just realized?
What's that, Showman?
The janitor's doing better than you are.
Ah, shit, Showman, you know I got them back problems and shit. Ever since, that's why we had to retire back in 89 and all that. Yeah, I had injuries and everything from doing too many of my cannonballs here.
Oh, I can't believe. How does it feel, Richard?
Showman, I fought a land shark and I am still standing. I am just happy I am alive here. Now, I think my back here may have gotten his... I had to beat him with the baseball bat over the head because he was looking at me like I was a sandwich. I was like, don't you even try to bite me. I let you win, but you better not bite me here. And I suppose he took the...
Now, Mr. Authorion started off using his smart.
Showman, did you just see that shit?
I did.
What the hell is going on? Mr. Nighthawk goes for some sort of DDT cutter flying move there and a drop kick and misses it twice here.
I think he was just exhibiting and showing everybody in the crowd how he stunners the garbage bags into the dumpsters that night after the show.
Mr. Authorion is somehow... Now, I think he's cheating with some sort of weird elf magic or some such, because normally when you grab someone's head, you don't just get out of it like that here. Now, I find that I've been seeing some things here, Showman, that a normal man shouldn't see. And I know you've been seeing it, but you probably forget because of your dementia and all. Yeah? But I've been seeing some weird shit here lately here.
Now, like you said, my dementia kicks in, and most of the time, I don't even remember where I was the next day, okay? So, tomorrow morning, I'm going to wake up, I'm not even going to remember this conversation.
I believe it, Showman. I believe it. I know how you is here. You got to take your medication, sir. But I know why you don't want to remember shit. But that situation you have is a blessing, too. Because, sir, you married Connor. And Connor...
Oh, my goodness.
Connor...
You shut up, old crusty lips. Did you just see that clothesline?
Yes, sir. That was a beautiful drop kick there. I saw...
Holy.
Did you, Showman, do you remember last week, Showman? Do you know who's in the finals to be your dumpster queen? You know Connor's in the finals, right? So I cried for like an hour after that. There were tears just streaming down my face. I was so upset about that here. And I know you got to be too, because you know if that woman done gets at that title, she never going to let us hear the end of that shit.
Well, Richard, I will say, while I was in the hospital, I did have the nurse turn it onto the channel, and I was watching, and I saw, and I'm actually surprised that the police aren't here right now taking me to jail, because when Connie won and remained in the tournament, I actually threw my bedpan at the doctor.
I hope it was full.
Oh, it was very full.
Now, Mr. Authorion here is just stomping Mr. Nighthawk here. And this match has been going back and forth. Both these here gentlemen, they do not want to lose here. This is the Universal match here. This is an elimination here. I believe, oh wait, no, this here's the dumpster. My apologies here. We have the Universals coming up later. This is the semifinals. Whoever wins between this will fight the other winner for the first ever Dumpster King here on BRW, which will eventually fight...
That clothesline.
Yes, sir. That was a beauty. Did you see the craftsmanship of that sport, of that clothesline? Lord have mercy.
I did. Mr. Authorion, with his magical expertise, he performs these moves so well that they don't even look real.
Showman, I just noticed something, boy. Where'd Mr. Authorion's cape go? Maybe it was never there to begin with. Mr. Nighthawk almost gets a tap out there.
It was a hologram, Richard, so when he started the match, they just turned it off.
Now, Mr. Authorion here is about to return the favor here.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, I'd never be surprised how many damn headshots these here gentlemen take here. Oh my soul, did you see that? That was almost a 3. Shit! Now, I tell you, Mr. Nighthawk is a tough son of a gun here. I seen him kick out of almost anything here. Now, both these boys are proving they tough as shit. Now, I'm not talking regular shit. I'm not talking like the soft, spoony diarrhea shit that comes out of your ass here, Showman. I'm talking like the hard and crusty turds that were fossilized like in the dinosaur times, like that kind of shit.
Oh, so you talking about the really hard turds that are littered with corn, like the shit that comes out of your mouth, old crusty lips.
Yeah. Something along those lines here, I suppose. I talk a lot of shit here too. I know it, but yeah, shit. Now, I see. I don't know who's gonna win between these two. I've been watching them and I've been impressed by both. It's gonna. Oh my soul! Look at him. He's going up. I think. Is he gonna do what he's going for that there super drop kick off the top rope there, right outside the ring here.
He's going for it. He's lifting him up.
Oh my, Mr. Nighthawk, you might be in some serious trouble now here. However, look at see.
Go for a cover.
Well, Mr. Thorian I thought he was going to showboat there, but it looks like he's got his eyes on the prize here, and he's just going to try to finish him off here. However, we shall see if Mr. Nighthawk is defeated here.
2.
Oh,
And
shit.
another kick out. Mr. Nighthawk is not going down.
I
without
told
a
you,
fight.
he's a fossilized turd, sir. Like a fossilized T-Rex turd. Like hard as stone here. Now, Othorian is just as hard, too. Like, I gotta give him credit. He was getting whooped here, but now he turned it around. But it looks like Mr. Nighthawk's mounting some strategic maneuvers here. And we shall see how this here continues here. Oh, shit. I can't say I am surprised, but at the same time here, I have to give both of these men credit. After everything they went through, it is kind of terrible Mr. Othorian has been eliminated because his matches have been on fire. Like the fire diarrhea that comes out of from eating one of them burritos with guacamole sauce and when you put the hot sauce on, like the really hot sauce, like the ghost pepper kind, when it goes in and it burns, and then the next day you are singing them high notes when you go into number 2. You know what I'm saying here, Showman?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
However, a victory is a victory here, and I gotta give it to this kid, Mr. Nighthawk. He is in the finals here, and what more can you want here?
Because he is doing so well, I think I'm going to drop a soft deuce in his shoes tonight.
Yeah, don't want him to get all soft for the big match here. I'm going to leave a big mess on this here floor for him. But we got to go to a commercial, Showman. Shit, let's go get some of them salsa chips and shit.
Are you constantly waking up drenched in your bed, soaked because you didn't make it to the bathroom? Do those dreams of relaxing in the ocean often lead to an ocean of pee in your pants? Do I have a product for you? Sherman Wright's Dependable Depends, the preferred nighttime underwear for the elderly and medically diagnosed incontinent. If they would have slapped one of these bad boys on the Bilberry Reservoir, it would have stopped the Great Dam failure in 1852. Are you in the money in the bank and you can't hold your bladder while climbing up that ladder? Sherman Wright's Dependable Depends may be just right for you.
Alright, Showman, I'm getting word of something going on back here, stage here. Oh, shit! Mr. Painfine, Mr. Mihov. Now, I knew this shit wasn't gonna just be lit off so easily here.
What the hell is going on? Who sanctioned this?
I didn't approve this shit. I'm assuming they just broke out fighting here. Mr. Payne heard Mr. Mihov and he attacking him. However, Mr. Mihov apparently making him look like a fool here at the moment here.
Oh, man, they better not go into the locker room, Richie. watching. If they go in there, they're gonna
Nah,
be
they better not be busting that equipment. You all know Mr. Banks is a stickler about his finances and shit. I tell you what, that stuff costs him money, and he spent money, fine, hard-earned money on this here equipment here.
Why is nobody stopping this?
That cameraman just filming it. I guess he thinks it's a good idea. Ooh, maybe we got some new potential signing up back there from the look of it.
Well, I am just glad that the cameraman is staying out of the way. We do not need him getting hurt and having fines against the company.
Now, I know these two hate each other. Mr. Mehoff's very first thing he said is, I hate Payne. He's the most boring wrestler I ever saw and shit. And then he been messing with him from all the rumors I heard in the back here. Now, I knew Payne wouldn't let this go. Now, Mr. Mehoff is the only person that I know of that has somehow managed to sneak a win over Mr. Payne here. And, oh, that had to hurt like hell. Shit, that floor was hard. Oh, my lord, Mr. Payne. Yeah, Mr. Payne, keep him away from that here. I do not want, and like that is going to be a situation if someone gets put up on that there box, especially if the power goes out and this here show ends. Mr. Banks going to be pissed.
Oh, exactly, because none of these MFs pay this electric bill.
Damn straight, Showman, you tell him. Shit, well, we don't either, but yeah, Mr. Banks keeps the lights on here.
Yeah, we don't, but still, it's a shame. It's a downright damn shame.
Oh my, so they making me nervous, Showman. Someone going, I hope no one end up in that here. Now, these two, there's something got to be done about this here. I know they were wanting a match or some sort. Oh my soul, watch what you doing by that. Lord have mercy, don't you see the danger sign on that shit? Mr. Payne all confused and
just standing there.
I don't know why he's spacing out like that. Maybe they both just took some damage here. Although it looks like, oh my soul. Shit. Mr. Mehoff climbing on that there. I guess he decided that wasn't such a good idea here. However, he grabbed Payne firmly with both hands on the tip of his head and lifting him up here. Oh shit! So we need security out here immediately. Like that, this is getting dangerous here. Now I don't want to have to hear about someone getting electrocuted and getting their head slammed in that. Mr. Mio, it looks like Mr. Payne is kind of holding him back a little bit now that he's in control of this here shit. But this is getting a little too far here.
Yes. Now I will say this, Richard. I'd rather them fight next to that electrical box instead of over. Okay. See, they are walking.
Now it's becoming personal. If they go over by my car, now I've had my car since like 1983 here, and I almost got that sucker paid off. And I swear, if any of you boys miss or scratch it up, I'm gonna be pissed.
Now I do have a question about that, Richard. Did you ever find the dookie I put in there?
Oh, that was you shit! I hate you. I knew it was you. It smelled like your shit. Y'all need to just steal your depends.
In your car.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you back for that, you fool. Anyways.
Well, you gotta remember, that's before I signed my deal with Sherman Rice Dependable Depends. So I just had to dookie wherever.
You dirtiest, nastiest shoe pooper. Mr. Benny right about you shoe poop. Now you a car seat pooper too, leaving out my leather seats and my... Lord have mercy. I hate that car. That car is a classic here. I've had that since 1983 here. Mr. Payne is bleeding here.
I apologize, Richard. I'm sorry.
Oh shit, they going back by the vehicles here. Now, Miss Harmony's limo is back there. I drive that limo. You boys better not be messing with that car either. Miss Harmony gonna be pissed. Looks like someone running now. I don't know who that was there, a woman or some such.
Yeah.
Maybe looked like maybe it could have been that Vanessa woman, or maybe definitely it wasn't Harmony. The hair wasn't long enough. I never seen that Vanessa woman without her hair on, but who knows here. This is
Maybe
getting
that person was sneaking around taking locker room poos.
Shit, they better not be. Oh my, Mr. Mehoff rubs out Mr. Payne again. Now, Mr. Payne's gonna be pissed, and he's gonna be wanting matches here. Showman, what do you think about this here?
I think Mr. Mehoff, he talked the talk, and tonight he walked the walk. He went out at the beginning of the show. He talked up a storm, said what he was going to do to Payne, and he followed through on his word, and he beat it.
Even though Mr. Payne here started his shit, he started something he can't finish. Apparently, this here fella is as good as he says he is. Now, I've only seen him beat Mr. Payne, but we'll see here. Let's go to a commercial and let's send security back and get this here shit sorted out here.
Logan, where's that punk Logan? You know he ate all the nacho chips. Where's the nacho man Andy Cabbage without nachos? He just left an empty can of Pringles. You hear the Pringles shaking? Logan, you double dipped your chip in Miss Salsa. You don't get no queso, 'cause I say so. When I find you, it's gonna be hell to pay. Oh yeah! Well, the reason that Punk Logan lost that ladder match and didn't get the contract, because he had his mind on Miss Salsa and thinking about dipping his chips in her again. He had hunger in his eyes when he looked at her. I saw him. Logan, I'm gonna kill you! We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. This is South Park Interview. Cut.
Showman, can you believe the shit that just transpired in front of our eyes here?
I cannot, Richard. I cannot. I can't even begin to fathom what made them decide to settle their issues backstage instead of in the ring like a real man.
Oh, this little fool here. I hate this man. This little sucker coming out here calling out these...
Look at this damn string bean. Yeah, go ahead. Wave your hands around after getting your asses whooped by Leisurely Love a couple weeks ago.
Now, it is a miracle this here fool is somehow still in this here. This here's the quarterly Universal Elimination match here. Now, I swear it'll be such an injustice if this fool somehow manages to win this here match and somehow progress. But he talks some shit to you. He talks some shit about how this little wine bag wanting in every main event. Hell no, I ain't putting you in no main events unless you the champion, you fool. And I doubt you gonna do that, but we'll see here.
Yes, now, like I said, I do not want to see this damn asparagus win this match.
Mr. Robin here better come out here and stomp the shit out of this here fool, because if he don't, I'm gonna be mighty disappointed here. He's just so much more interesting to me. Like, he glows in the dark. He looks like that children's cereal box, that Lucky Charms character, whatever his name is. You know, the one that runs after the rabbit or whatever. And he does like flippies and stuff up here. Now, he defeated Mr. Malice last time we saw him with stunning agility and proved that sometimes it's not how strong you are, it's how fast you are. Showman, are you there here? You falling asleep on me here?
Yeah, sorry about that. I fell asleep. I was tired.
Ah, shit, I thought you died or something, boy. You got quiet on me here, and I was looking at you, and your eyeballs glazed over. It's that kind of keeping you up all night. I tell you, she giving you too much of that there sugar. You need to drink more tap water like me, and you be immune to her.
Trust me, that is anything but sugar. That is a whole can of salt.
Here, Showman, shit. Take some of my tap water. It'll dull the pain here that you gotta deal with. I know she gets us all excited when she does that twerk. I mean, anyways, let's focus on this here Robin. Now, Robin better kick him upside his head, knock him out the ring, and knock this man out of here, because I'm tired of seeing this little weenie here.
I am too, Richard. You know, like I said, him and big old Shrek that was just in the ring a couple matches ago. I am so tired of seeing them. I cannot wait until they are gone.
I tell you what, Showman, when we done with this, we just putting them in dark matches. Like, these two don't deserve to be on TV. They just terrible here. Now, got no talent here. That boy hasn't looked like he been in the gym. He just looks like he starves himself or something. And he looks like he needs to be working on Miss Harmony's car or something. Like, I gave him something he should be doing. Now, I gave him a chance, to be fair. However, he called out Leisurely Love, and Leisurely Love put him away, just like Mr. Robbins doing right here with that flying DDT combo there. Now, you little sneaky shit. He gotta be baby oiling himself up here.
Now, if you remember, if you remember, a while ago there was also another wrestler who happened to use baby oil to get one over on Mr. Banks.
Yes, sir. Mr. Rob told me that story here. I was Mr. Yori here. Now, he said that he liked his strategy. That's why they ended up joining forces eventually after Mr. Banks snapped out of whatever kind of funk he was in. However, I think I just want to see this here David get his ass whooped by this here Robin here. Oh shit, do you see the agility this man puts on? There is no... Mr. Robin better win this here match. If I have to watch Mr. David somehow pull out a fast one here, it's going to be more depressing than when your wife won that freaking dumpster tournament shit and became a finalist. I'm still crying about that, showing my poor heart hurts knowing that woman has to fight in the finals, and we're going to have to possibly see her with that title.
And I am right there with you, Richard. My heart hurts. My eyes are bleeding.
Mostly my eyes hurt.
Are empty just thinking about that.
Mostly it's the eyes. Connor's very hard on the eyes. Like I find I can only look at Connor at like a light source, like litly dim for too long, because I feel my skin starting to turn to stone and shit. And my soul's starting to jump out my body, just like Mr. Robin here is pounding the shit out of David here.
I'm glad you brought up about your skin, because if you notice, Connie is like a Wish.com version of Medusa.
Yes, sir. Oh, I noticed, sir.
Now here we have Mr. I forget his name, but he is beating the hell out of Mike. Or is that Dave?
Did old Dave or whatever his name is, Mike, whatever. I just don't want to see this fool no more. Mr. Robin, wrap this up here so we can go to a commercial. Lord have mercy. This here, now I say this little shit's putting up a fight, but I think he's just so used to getting his ass whooped that, see, he does sneaky shit like that, and that's how he ends up winning shit. Now, Mr. Robin, you got your agility. You're going to have to use that shit, everything you got here to get around him. Now, Dave here might not look, that's his name, it's Dave. I just hate the man because he cries so much. Dave here looks like a little weenie here. Oh, shit! Damn, Showman, shit! Are you kidding me, Showman? Now, that just goes to show you what I'm saying here. Dave here is a little shit. Now, he isn't very tough, but everyone whomped the shit out this man so much here. I assume this boy got some atomic wedgies when he went to high school here. And I bet you $1 that he's been beat up so much here that he just finds ways to wiggle around maneuvers and shit. And he see what he did there?
I'm not making any kind of bet with you that involves money. We all know how the last one went.
Yeah, you won that dollar, you shit. Mr. Dave here, I hate this man. I swear if he ends up somehow, Lord have mercy, that would be a travesty, but what can you do
You know
here?
what? You remember that old commercial that said, "I can't believe it's not butter"?
Yes, sir.
Whenever I look at Dave, I can't believe it's a wrestler.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying here. This here Jabba's been had his shit kicked in so much. He's just immune to pain here. Now, let's just go to a commercial. I don't want to look at this phone no more here.
Oh my goodness. Hi. I'm Abigail, the best mom in the world. Check out my newest creation, the cuttlefish gummies. Sweet on the outside, sour on the inside. They come in cherry, strawberry, blue raspberry, lime, and orange flavors. All modeled after my precious baby cuttlefish. Go on, take them. Only $5.99. Buy two, get one free. If you're lucky, you'll get one signed by yours truly. Buy now, please.
Alright, Showman, that shit was disgusting to me here. However, now we on to a match I'm excited to see here. Now we have Mr. Embalmer here. Now, Mr. Embalmer was defeated by Mr. Banks here. He came in here all cocky and challenging him and shit. And he's not going to be fighting Mr. Banks here, because Mr. Banks got defeated by Mr. Bullet here. So he's going to be fighting Mr. Bullet. And I know for a fact these two men here are no strangers to each other. Now one has to wonder if Mr. Embalmer can somehow manage to defeat Mr. Bullet. Will he have the strategic thinking going forward to be able to maybe at some point down the future get back in the ring with his nemesis and be successful this time here?
What the hell did you just say, Richard? My hearing aid fell out. Hello?
Showman, you there, boy? Put your hearing aid in.
Hold on. Yeah, something about a Band-Aid. Hold on.
Alright, while you fixing that here, I'm gonna call this here match here. Alright, Mr. Bullet here making his way out here. Showman, you good yet?
Alright, yes.
I was saying, Mr. Embalmer came in here talking shit about Mr. Banks, but Mr. Banks whooped Mr. Embalmer's ass here. However, Mr. Banks got hurt or whatever, but you can't take much away from this man right here, Mr. Bullet. Mr. Bullet came out here. Now, they're friends and everything now. They have some history. Mr. Banks, he lost. Mr. Bullet made him tap and shit. So, I don't know if it was the knee or what happened with that here. So, one has to wonder if Mr. Embalmer can somehow manage to defeat Mr. Bullet here and eliminate him. Can he somehow harness the strategic thinking or the, I don't know what you call it, to beat Mr. Banks here? Because the way I'm seeing it here right now, I have to give it to Bullet here, because Mr. Banks defeated Embalmer and Mr. Bullet here defeated Mr. Banks here.
Well, I tell you what, Richard, my thoughts on this match here is I think Mr. Embalmer loses. And I think it's going to be a very nice match and a very close match, but Mr. Bullet is somewhat of a very decent submission specialist. And once he locks in that sharpshooter, Mr. Embalmer's not going to get out of it.
That's a possibility here, but I wouldn't count Mr. Embalmer out. He's been very impressive here. Now, I think maybe Mr. Banks is a submission specialist as well here. And like I said, I don't know what the hell happened here, but I'm excited here. I know these two men are familiar with each other, and this here is going to be a hell of a fight. As you could already see, it's starting out to be right here.
Now, it seems Mr. Embalmer already had, well,
damn!
Embalmer's got Bullet on his defensive, but
Lord have mercy, just
back in. Oh my goodness. Now, I have been on the receiving end of that move from Connie. multiple times at night, and it throws you even
Me
into
too,
the
Saul. Yeah, she's a stickler with that. That shit hurt. I'll tell you what. Now we'll see here. Now this is no holds barred here, so Peterson's only gonna count you out in the ring here. They can go fight where the hell ever they want to, but at the end of the day here, they gotta finish it in this here ring here.
I can't count how many times I finished in the ring.
Shit, showman. I hope you don't mean what I think you mean, but Lord have mercy. Now, Mr. Balmer here turning the tides on Mr. Bullet here. Now, I don't know here. This is going to be close, like you said, but I have to give just from what I've seen, I got to give it to Mr. Bullet here. Not taking nothing away from Mr. Balmer, but like, just based on my analogy earlier, I think Mr. Bullet may have the edge here. However, I've seen Mr. Embalmer isn't playing no damn games no more after that match with Mr. Banks. He hasn't lost yet, but unfortunately for one of these here gentlemen, it's going to be over for you after this here confrontation is over here. Mr. Bullet puts
and that's one of the things that really grinds my gears is one of these men tonight will be moving on while the other is eliminated. And you have to wonder, when you have two great competitors in the ring such as this, do you really want the fighting to end?
Well, so they still gonna work here for us. This is just for this turn. This is just to crown our first champions here. I'm sure you know that, or you probably forgot, you old fool, taking your medication. Lord have mercy. Mr. Bullet here almost got eliminated by Mr. Embalmer here. Now, oh shit, Embalmer making it personal.
Mr. Embalmer is playing on Bullet's weaknesses and giving him those rapid kisses.
I don't know about that shit. Oh, Mr. Bullet with a mighty fine reversal there. Going for a Soviet leg sweep and a face buster on Mr. Embalmer there. Now, Mr. Embalmer fought for...
Fired up that crowd is in the background. Mr. Bullet has him fired up.
Yes, he does here. He's a very strong competitor, and there's no doubt in that here. He's got Embalmer in the corner there. It looks like he's going to fling him in the other corner, but Mr. Embalmer reverses it, or does he? Mr. Bullet, however, outmaneuvers him, and Embalmer, you looking like you drunk or something, so maybe you should quit drinking all that embalming fluid and shit, that formaldehydes. I heard rumors about that. I never was sure it was true, but it's looking like you were a little tipsy there. But Embalmer's eyeballing Mr. Bullet here, but will it be enough to get the job done here? Slamming him on his glutes there.
Oh my goodness, what a very, very mighty elbow.
I haven't seen an elbow like that. Oh shit! The Embalmer does it. I gotta say I am surprised. I gotta say I'm surprised. I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised because Mr. Embalmer, let's talk about Mr. Embalmer here for a second. He first had to go through Mr. Banks, and he almost pulled that off here. Mr. Banks, however, outboxed him with that sleeper hold there. He tried using some new maneuvers on him, like that crab move Mr. Banks likes. Then I chose his second opponent, Mr. Ralph the Rectum Wrecker here, and you know he was fighting for his anus, his anal cavity. You know he was fighting with every fiber of his being there. And he just been on fire ever since then here. Look at the evil in that man's eye. Shit.
What a excellent match, and I admit that I called it wrong. I was wrong. I thought Bullet was going to lock in the sharpshooter and make Embalmer tap, and that's on me. I apologize.
Well, Showman, if you can't get the sharpshooter on your opponent, you can't use it, and that's clearly what happened. Mr. Embalmer just didn't get himself in a position for that, but we'll be back after these here messages here.
listen and hear the words of your Supreme Sovereign, Rob Banks. Listen up, you uneducated, smelly primates. I'm only going to explain this one time. You all know you smell like the inside of an aftermath dumpster fire with rotten eggs mixed in. Now, every time you people show up to my arena and in my presence, your awful hygienic smell interferes with my wrestling skills and abilities. And it makes me have to work harder than I should. So, I've come up with a solution to the problem. I am now offering the Supreme Sovereign's Special Blend Body Wash and Shampoo. You can find it at your nearest grocery stores, and in your newspapers there will be BankBucks coupons to save 50 cents per bottle. I will also be dropping BankBucks at the arena. Please feel free to pick them up off of my floor and utilize them, and go to your nearest store and buy yourself the Supreme Sovereign Special Blend Shampoo and Body Wash. So I have spoke it, so it shall be done. Go to the store, buy the body wash, take a shower. The Supreme Sovereign has spoken.
Welcome back to this Hell Banks Regime Wrestling. Now, my co-host, Mr. Showman, has some business to attend to in the ring here. Look at him coming out. I made sure he got his hearing aid and everything in fine here. However, Mr. Showman is making his way to this here ring to face Mr. Bulk Logan, a co-conspirating friend of his and mine personally from back in the day here. We've been double dipping them Miss Salsa Biz chips with him quite a bit lately here, so we'll see how vicious these two men are in the ring here, because they're pretty good friends backstage here. Showman, you look all fine. At least Connie isn't out here with you. That's the only thing I am grateful for here. Hopefully now, as I have it under good faith here, Mr. Banks has said if Mr. Benny comes out here and interferes in your shit again, he is going to be in deep shit. So he better not come out here tonight. Because if he does, he going to be deactivated here and shit. That was one of Mr. Banks' words here. That's what he said. So there got to be some kind of programming in him that recognizes who built him and shit. However, Mr. Showman in the ring here, getting ready here. And here comes the greatest here in all sports entertainment, Mr. Bulk Logan himself. The man needs no introduction. Look at him. The man has practically helped the sport become what it is today here. Look how happy Mr. Bulk is coming out here. Probably double dipping all them salsa biz chips and shit. No, you still got it, Mr. Logan. Don't let anyone tell you you don't shit. Look at the fans there, how happy they is to see Mr. Bulk Logan coming out here. Lord have mercy. It's always good to see Mr. Logan in this here ring here. However, only one of these here men will be going forward for the Universal title. Now, Showman and Mr. Bulk Logan, they seriously got a shot at this here. All they got to do is get through each other here, and we shall see who emerges victorious here. Alright, Peterson, get your ass in this here ring, and you better call a fair match for Mr. Showman here. Mr. Bulk Logan here. Alright, Showman greenlights the bell here. Showman goes for a kick, but misses. However, that punch didn't miss. Mr. Bulk, though, grabbing him by his ears, he must have heard his hearing aid. But Showman, that was a very crafty move on your behalf here. Showman looking pissed. Like, why are you going for my... Oh, Showman, you just need him up... Oh, my soul. I saw what you did there, Showman. I think we all did. Showman goes for a Soviet leg sweep there. Mr. Bulk is in trouble here. Now, you don't underestimate Showman. He might be 95 years old or some such, but he is pissed when he gets hit. However, Mr. Logan retaliates here, picking Mr. Showman up, and Showman, I know you had them back troubles there. Now, I gotta know, Showman, I'm gonna ask him when he comes back, how does he keep that hat on his head? Does he have that shit somehow, like, glued to his head, or is it part of his toupee or some such? Because I only see him wear it here, and I know he has, you know, he wrestles other places and shit, but I've never seen him with the hat anywhere else but here. Now, Mr. Logan is in control. Now, Showman does a smart thing, and he bros out here and regains his composure and picks Mr. Logan up. What's he gonna do? Oh, shit. Now, these two may be double-dipping co-conspirators here, but it's looking like it's every man for himself here, and Showman is just beating the shit out of Mr. Logan as he throws him back into this here ring here. Showman going for a shin kick there. Now, Showman, that is the best hair in sports entertainment. I know you might be mad at him at the moment, but you better not mess that hair up. Mr. Logan's hair is iconic hair. Showman's like, I don't really give a shit, and he elbows him upside his head anyways. Oh my lord, how does a 95-year-old man get so pissed off he can still move like that? That's where you gotta give it to Showman. You can't count Showman out when he's doing shit like this because, oh shit, did you just pile drive Mr. Bulk Logan's head in the ring here? Mr. Logan in trouble. Showman's looking pissed. He hasn't been here to do his job lately. And kinda roughed him up last week. That's the only person I know that can really beat Showman here. However, Logan, you better quit showboating and get this job done if you want to win this here match here. Now, I'm trying to be fair and balanced, Showman, so if you hear this shit, I ain't talking shit to you, but I gotta call it how I see it here. And I gotta say, Showman is whooping the shit out of him so far here. Now, I just hope Showman don't pull his used dependable depends out and use it as a weapon or some such, because no one want to see that here. Showman taking it outside, but he looks a little dazed. Maybe his glasses fogging up. Oh shit, come on, Mr. Logan. I gotta do the rest of the show with him. At least finish this in the ring. That floor is hard. And if Showman didn't know it was hard, he's gonna know it's hard later. However, Showman returning the favor here, slamming Mr. Logan upside his head there. Showman grabs Mr. Logan by the hair there. Oh shit, what's Showman gonna do here? Is he gonna go for, he going in the ring, Mr. Logan going out the ring. Showman posing, I think he forgot where he is here. However, that may be costly, Mr. Showman, as Mr. Logan pick you up and drop you upside your glutes there. You gonna be sore in the morning, Showman, shit. Now, Mr. Logan's posing and dancing and running around in circles. I don't know what the hell he's doing, but now, like I said, Showman, what the hell? How did you manage to do that, Showman? Now, see, you shouldn't have been running around the ring like that. Shit. Like, you went over there and he barely hit you, and you just fell down. What the hell was the kind of maneuver was that there? I don't know what's going on here, but Showman just dropped Mr. Logan on top of that beautiful hair as his. Oh shit, he picking him up like he picking him up like a pencil, and he gonna throw him like a box or something. Oh shit. Mr. Logan, you in trouble here. Don't forget how hard Showman trains here. Now, like I said, Showman is a tough son of a bitch here. You better watch yourself, and you better get on the offensive, or you in trouble here, sir. Oh, that's gotta be it. Lord have mercy, Bulk. If you get out of this, is you crazy. I thought so here. See, Showman been pissed off might have hard lately here. I am messing with him. You just beat Mr. Bulk Logan here. What can you say about that here? You came out here, and everyone has been defeated by Showman. They just see an old, fragile, 95-year-old man. They think, shit, I don't want to hurt this guy. I'll take it easy on. No, here. This man lives with Connor. I have warned and pleaded and begged with you all to understand the essence of Connor and what she is. She is a demon, a soul-sucking demon from the pits of hell here. This man has lived with her for like 70 years here. You think this man isn't hard here? You got another thing coming. You better bring your shit when you come against Showman here, or you're gonna be watching this man dance here like that in the middle of this here ring as he gets this here Universal Championship here, because Showman isn't taking no shit, and you better take him seriously next time you get in the ring here. Now, I have to applaud you, Mr. Showman. You my co-host and everything, but you just defeated a legend here, Mr. Bulk Logan himself. Damn, I'm running out of breath here. I can't stress enough. You better all not take him. Better take him seriously. The man lives Wakanda. We've told you, like. So I'm assuming y'all better listen here. If you don't, Showman gonna whoop all your asses. I'm cutting to a commercial. Shit. See you in a few minutes, y'all.
Like, does someone, like, owe you money or not paying you their cut of rent or a payment for, like, their car or something? Well, I, like, totally have a solution for that problem. Call 1-800-HKB-BANK now, and I'll, like, totally get your stuff and or, like, money back. And I'll even send those, like, deadbeat thieves to the ER extra free of charge by breaking, like, their kneecaps. Like, this is totally a testimonial from a kid or somebody, like who sold his bike or something. I don't remember, but, yeah, take his word for it.
Yeah, so I sold my bike to this guy for $50, and he ripped me off and only gave me 25 and said he'd give me the other 25 later. So I called Miss Harmony after a day or two, and she tracked him down and got me $75 back, and she whooped his ass and took pictures, and he went to the emergency room.
Alright, I'm kind of ashamed of what I did now. I see the error of my ways. I tried to rip this kid off for his bike because I was late for work. Then Miss Harmony showed up and she stomped my ass into the ground. And she made me give her $200. She gave the kid $75 and I guess she kept the rest. And she's making me make this video where she said she would break my fingers too. Is that good, Miss Harmony? Is that good? Please don't break my fingers. I'll totally do anything you say. Here, was that good? I'll re-record this if you...
So, like, call now. I totally get results and stuff. That's 1-800-HKB-BANK. That's 1-800-HKB-BANK. Call now, and I'll break their kneecaps for free.
One.
Like, this is only limited to the U.S., unless you, like, pay for my travel expenses. But, this is totally not a real phone number, and if you want to call it, that's on you. Toodles!
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here, killer, welcome back, Showman, you just whooped that boy's ass. Now, see, they all underestimate you, Showman. I tell them, you never underestimate Showman just because he's a 95-year-old elderly man. That boy survived all the wars and shit, and he lived with Connie. Now, tell him that's why you so tough, Showman. Tell him that's why you so tough.
Well, oh my goodness, oh boy, my back hurts, my legs hurt, my neck hurts. Richard, whew, let me tell you, okay, living with Connie for 70 plus years has really whipped my ass into shape, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But
I tell him.
When you step into the ring with a legend like Bulk Logan, you're never prepared for it. You could train and train and train, and you're never gonna be prepared enough for it. Now, hats off to Bulk. He whooped my ass in the match. I got lucky. I got the pin. And whew, I need some ice.
We
packs.
go
Ice
double
hot.
dip some chips with them later. It'll all be good. But we got Mr. Beast here versus Mr. Blackjack. Now I'm excited for this here match here. Mr. Blackjack and Mr. the Beast here have been on a roll here, and this shit's all main event here. So this is gonna be a good one here. Mr. Blackjack making his way to the ring here.
You're absolutely right, Richard. This is gonna be one hell of a match. And while we're finishing up Mr. Blackjack's entrance here, I'm gonna have medical bring me some ice packs.
Now, you better be watching this match, Showman. I know you a little slow here and shit, because let's not kid ourselves here. You just cemented your legend by beating a legend at the age of 95, and everyone's gonna remember this match for years and years, long after you're gone. Hopefully it doesn't for a while yet here, because time catches up with us all here. However, one of these two gentlemen here is going to be your opponent. You're going to be going up against the beast of Mr. Blackjack here. So you better be paying close attention here.
Well,
oh, did you just see the disrespect? Shit.
After the match that I just had against Bulk Logan, I gotta say, whichever one of these suckers decides to step into the ring with me, I am ready for 100%.
Yes, so Mr. Blackjack here slapping Mr. the Beast like, I am impressed with you. Mr. Beast is, however, returning the favor here. And I don't know who's going to win this one here. Both these competitors here are been in some crazy, hellacious matches here. And I'd say these two are equals. I don't know who to vote for here. If I was gonna vote, if I was a betting man here, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't even want to place a bet here. I wouldn't want to disrespect either of these two. Is both of these gentlemen here are put on some crazy matches. However, Mr. Beast is looking pretty good right now here.
That big ass man should not be flying through the air.
He does though here, and so does Mr. Now, Mr. Blackjack here is an elderly fella too. He isn't quite as old as us here. However, you never underestimate Mr. Blackjack. The man's a killer. Like, he makes some very fine ice cream too. Y'all should try it here. However, he's taking control here. But you know, that's what's crazy.
I will say this: as big as Mr. the Beast is, Mr. Jack Black here is doing a very good job of keeping him off his feet.
That's the thing about these talents here in this here Banks Regime Wrestling. You can never tell who has the upper hand when, usually. I mean, once in a while, Lord have mercy. It's getting hot in here. Mr. Banks needs to get us some HVACs and fix that already. But you can never tell most of the time who is in control. Like, I saw you winning about 25% of the way through. I just didn't see Mr. Logan competing with you. I think he underestimated you, sir. But, like, these two boys here, they just so equally matched. They just going back and forth, and I can't even call their moves right half the time, because you know how slow I talk, Showman. And
well, you know, it just does my heart very good, okay, to see older wrestlers like myself and you and Mr. Jack Black, us wrestling at our age, going toe-to-toe with people in their prime and still being able to hang with them, it just does my heart good.
That is impressive here, especially Mr. Bulk Logan. He's a little older. He's definitely not as old as Mr. Blackjack or us here, but he getting up there, if you know what I mean here. But like I said here, Mr. the Beast is, and I mean, if you look at Mr. Blackjack, you know that man working out every day here. Like, he just wants to fight here. Now, like I said, I can't tell who's going to win this, but oh my soul, Mr. Blackjack just got superplexed outside the ring here, and he's going for a submission hold of some sort. See if he taps here.
No, Mr. Jack Black has been around for so long, okay? We've watched so many of his matches, okay? And we reviewed his tape so many times that
Yes,
I
sir.
honestly don't recall ever seeing him tap.
I don't think that man's ever tapped in his life here. Well, did y'all say his name was Jack Black? Have I been saying it wrong all these years? Shit! I hate when I do that.
Well, I think it's Jack Black.
I think you're right. I think it is Jack Black. Shit, I might have to double check this with the records here. I suppose we'll find out. However, I can't tell who's winning this match. They just keep going back and forth here. They both got amazing offensive capabilities and defensive capabilities too here. However, Beast definitely has the edge here, but edge doesn't mean shit, as we just saw in our last match. However, Mr. Blackjack slams him. Oh shit. He puts him in that sharpshooter. He might be in trouble. Now, Mr. Blackjack here is getting overpowered here by Mr. Beast's strength.
Look at the power on display, Richard. Look at the power.
I can't take nothing from the Beast here. Like, I just see him. This is definitely, they equals here. There's nothing about it. Both these men is strong as shit, and you know none of them wants to be eliminated from this here contest. I know you didn't too. Shit, the chance of a 95-year-old being the very first BRW champion, that story would just sell itself. You will cement your legend in the halls of wrestling forever if you could somehow pull that off, Showman. But you got some fierce competitors here, and they all want their title too here. Like these two gentlemen here who are fighting tooth and nail, back and forth, back and forth. Shit. Showman, did you fall asleep?
Say, Mr. Beast is doing the smart thing. He's distancing himself a little bit from Mr. Jake from State Farm here. But with him celebrating in the ring, he's got to be careful.
Yes, sir. Oh, there was a beautiful Soviet leg sweep. That's such a classic here. That's why I still call it the Soviet leg sweep, because I am old school here.
Now, Mr. Beast just went for that bikini bottom finisher, and Mr. Jack Black reversed it.
Alright, Mr. Blackjack might be in trouble here now. Finally, after so much back and forth, maybe someone will give an inch here. However, Mr. Blackjack is like, no, I am not done yet here. Oh, shit. Mr. Beast's going for some sort of finisher here, I think. He's eyeballing him. Oh, Lord have mercy. You gotta wonder how many damn headshots a man could take like that before he just does knock the hell out. I can't believe my I think I just dropped a dookie in my drawers here. I can't believe he kicked out of that here. Give me one of them pins.
What the hell are we seeing right here, Richard?
I don't know. Mr. Blackjack is a serious competitor, but Mr. Beast is too, as you can see. I thought he may have had him reversed or whatever, but shit. Oh my soul, Mr. Beast is in trouble now. Mr. Blackjack making him bleed upside his head there.
There is blood everywhere.
Good thing they got rid of that carpet, because there'd be so many damn fines here. Oh,
my God,
shit.
Look at
Mr. the Beast, though, overpowers that shit. That had to hurt. That hurt me just looking at that shit.
He was choking that man out with his own arm.
That's Mr. Blackjack for you. He has some experience with that, if you know what I mean here. Oh, shit. You don't make Mr. Blackjack bleed. He make you remember that shit.
Like my old friend used to say, nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Mr. Blackjack put him in that there deep six maneuver, but can he bury him? Mr. Beast still has some fight in him. Mr. Beast has just been non-stop ferocity since he's got here, and he really wants that there championship. That's what he said when he first came here. However, now that was a smart maneuver. Laying there playing possum and moving your legs in the way and damaging your opponent, trying to do some foolish maneuver like that. However, Mr. Blackjack just turns it around on him again. I cannot tell, Showman, who you think got this one here.
Well, I will say that move that we just saw made me dizzy.
Me too, here.
Mr. Blackjack is not letting Beast hit his finisher whatsoever.
Yes, sir. Mr. Beast is returning the favor kindly, except for that crazy choke maneuver. And Mr. Beast, you might be in trouble here. If Mr. Blackjack pulls this shit off, whatever he's plotting here, you might be in some serious shit. Oh my soul! Did you just see what I saw, Showman?
I did, and I am in shock and awe at that, Richard.
I can't. This here match is gonna go down in history. It's just been non-stop ass whoopings, left and right, back and forward. Both of these men, every time you think one of them's down, they just keep getting back up like a machine and just pummeling on the other one. I say both these men deserve respect after this here. Oh my, holy shit! Did you just see what Blackjack did to him?
I did. That was an amazing maneuver. Pulled off beautifully.
I haven't seen a kick like this since Connor kicked you upside the head at your wedding, boy. Damn. This might be it here. I mean, he landed that with precision. I don't know. Mr. Beast is starting to look tired. See, every time you think he's down, he trick us all. And he just flipped that shit around here. Mr. Beast going for...
Now, I will say Mr. Beast is bleeding quite a bit, while Mr. Jack Black isn't busted open at all.
Holy shit. How is Mr. Blackjack surviving all this? I just... This is crazy. Mr. Beast is equal... Like, I don't know. This is like one of those matches here when an immovable object meets an immovable force. And they ain't stopping. It's just like, this is like the 7th or 8th pinfall here that's been deflected. I gotta say, I think Mr. Blackjack is sort of winning this now. He's pinned Mr. Beast several times, but it could still go either way here. Both of these men have just been relentless in this here ass whoopings going on here. What's he gonna do now, Showman? Shit. Alright, if Blackjack... Damn, Showman, look, he got out of it again. Blackjack still got some fight in him, too. Maybe he running out of steam. I can't tell, Showman. Damn, this match has been... This has been one of the best matches I've seen in a while here. And that's an impressive feat. I am very impressed with the performance by these two here at the moment here. I can't tell who's winning. Normally I have an idea in my head, but once I start making my mind up, I start changing my opinion just to how this has been going here. Blackjack might be in trouble though, but who knows at this point. He could get out of it easily, but... Now Beast is finally...
Mr. Beast is tired. He hit those 10 head smacks, but Mr. Blackjack is still not bleeding. He is still doing
he
fine.
isn't here. The only one that's kind of showing weakness now is Mr. Beast. I mean, he's bleeding, and he's the only one that looks tired. Mr. Blackjack just eyeballing him. Mr. Blackjack just eyeballing him, but Mr. Beast counters it here.
They are both having issues hitting their finishes on each other. They must have been watching plenty of tape on each other.
Yes, sir. They've been training hard. Both these men want this title. Oh, shit.
Oh,
that's gotta be it. He just busted Mr. Blackjack's head wide open like an egg here. Damn! I gotta give it to both of these here men. That was one of the most incredible matches I think I've seen here yet. Mr. Blackjack, you may have been defeated here.
Down as one of the best main events of the show so far.
I am
very proud of this main event.
I have to agree with you here, Showman. Mr. Blackjack, you were eliminated here, but you've sealed yourself here as a competitor here. Mr. Beast, however, sir, you are victorious, and you will continue your reign here, your journey.
Against me!
Against you. You gotta face him, Showman. Shit.
Well, Raider, I want to say thank you all for joining us tonight. That was an
One moment
amazing
here.
event.
One moment. Showman shit. Hold on. I'm getting some word here. There's something going on in the back here. We getting a camera back there. Alright.
It better not be Payne and Mehoff again.
I don't know if it's Payne and Mehoff. I don't know what's going on. I just heard there's some shit going down in the back here. So we're gonna cut to a camera feed here in a second. So just give me a second here to set this up here and flip the monitors here. Oh shit, Showman, did you see that? Captain Porky's here.
Is that who I think it is?
Captain Porky's here now. Mr. Banks started some shit with him over his sister or some such. I know Miss Harmony been hanging out with Mr. Porky. I know they friends and all, but I know Mr. Rob and Mr. Porky hate each other. And it come to my attention that these two have never fought 1 versus 1 before here. They definitely hate each other.
I cannot believe what I am seeing right now.
I didn't even know he was signed here and shit. I heard the rumors from that commercial, but I didn't hear nothing. I guess it just goes to show you anything could happen here. Now,
Well,
I know this is going to...
You know what they say, if you build it, they will come.
Yes, sir. Apparently so here. Oh, look at the disrespect Mr. Banks did to Porky, slapping him. Picking Mr. Porky up. Now, I don't know if Mr. Porky's even signed here yet. We have to get official word on that. I know he's been hanging around here. I've seen him here. I just didn't know he was going to start shit with Mr. Banks here. Well, I should have known eventually.
Let's be honest, Richard. Let's be honest. Mr. Banks is an instigator. Okay? Can we even say Mr. Porky started shit?
Well, I don't know. I know Mr. Banks, Mr. Banks likes to talk his shit. But I mean, the man can most of the time own up to his shit, and he talks his shit and he walks. Oh shit, he's gonna crack his head open on that concrete there.
Oh my god, that was horrible.
Someone get medical. Mr. Banks might be seriously hurt here. However, he just gets up like it's nothing and lets Porky beat on him here. Oh shit! That was a hellacious spare by Mr. Banks there. Picking Mr.
Better stay out that damn locker there. That locker room is not safe.
I could tell you this much. It might have started here, but I know for a fact it ain't gonna end here. You don't just jump Mr. Banks like this and get away with it. He's a crafty fella here. However, right now his ass is unconscious, and you better send medical and all our security back there, because I can tell you right now he's going to be pissed. And I can tell you this isn't the end of this shit, but y'all thank y'all for tuning in. We'll be back here next week. I'm going to send medical down there right away. Hell.